Have you ever had an aha moment in the studio where you discovered a trick or technique that completely changed your workflow?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I actually try and have one like once a month.
Nice.
I feel like I'm not watching enough YouTube or learning enough new things about my craft if I don't have an aha moment or, try a new technique on an old trick, and what is it, a new trick on an old dog, and it's like, oh, well, that was nice.
I do like that you say that, because it's like when you're in your thing and you're doing it, you're putting in the time, you're putting in the hours, and then you start having these, realizations in these certain parts of your craft. It's like, it does, I mean, that's pretty inspiring.
It is, right?
Because you're like, oh, I learned something new. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, what can I do with this now?
Right.
And then you expand on it, and so
I try to constantly look for aha moments. I can't necessarily put my finger on an aha moment right now. That's a great question that I'll probably I'm gonna
You're gonna use that.
I'm gonna think back. It's gonna take me a long time to think back. I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
So for our next pod, I'm gonna have a solid answer for you.
I would love that.
But man, now that I know that that's a thing that people are actually interested in aha moments, I'll write down my aha moments, because I'm good at writing things down in the moment.
But, I feel like those are things too that are like, I don't know if it's weird to say, but like maybe even like subconsciously, where like there's a certain formula that you have when you're mixing and you do your thing. It's monotonous, it's repetitive. You just keep, you do your thing. But there's maybe like small shifts that like maybe you start to notice things, moving differently, or you're I don't want to get into.
For example, I'll do a specific for you. So for example, like I'll talk with Dave, and we'll be catching up, and how you been doing, how's work, and how's this going and that, and he's like, oh man, I've been actually changing up my technique a little bit to this, and I've been trying a little bit of this, and I'll be like, okay, I didn't really think of that, but maybe I'll try it, and then it'll be like, nah, it didn't really work. Maybe it worked for him, but it didn't really work for me, and then the next time maybe I won't do it, but then the third time, you know what, let's try that thing again, maybe. And then it's like, I see what he was saying.
It hit.
And it's like, okay, you gotta hit it like this, with this kind of instrument, and you gotta just hit it at the right pressure to just make it work.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, I see what he was doing. There was something that I was missing. That's why I was, or something like that. So man, you constantly need to be looking for those aha moments.
Yeah, that's a great one.